If these Crocs could talk to me, I would ask them, first of all, how they're so comfortable. Like what science is in here that makes you so comfortable? But also I would ask who created you and why did they create you to look. I know there are so many different Crocs nowadays, but back when I was a kid, this was the only style they had. And honestly, it's just the most interesting style. Like, what made you put these little holes there? When did someone say, "Oh, we should put little like figurines or jewels in there"? That'll dress it up. And like, truly, is this called sport mode, or is that what just the kids call it?
Welcome to AI Powered by People, where we explore what happens when products and brands gain voices shaped by your interactions. I'm Sarah Nagle, and we're exploring a world where everyday items become your companions, learning from you and answering your questions. Each episode will explore products and brands through the eyes of consumers and industry experts, and we'll chat with Verbs, our AI companions that bring these experiences to life. Today we're diving into the world of Crocs, a brand that's revolutionized comfort footwear by staying true to their original vision, celebrating authenticity and self-expression. Through innovative design and unapologetic optimism, Crocs has transformed from functional footwear into a global cultural phenomenon, making comfort cool and self-expression accessible to everyone. The Crocs story began with three visionary friends on a Caribbean adventure in the early 2000s and evolved into a global movement that changed how we think about comfort and personal style. What started as a simple boat shoe made from an innovative material called Crosslite has become more than just footwear. It's become a canvas for imaginative innovation and a testament to delightfully democratic design.
I think one of the things that drew me to Crocs is the message that they have today versus the message that they started with is like the same. And I think like when I'm searching for my next role or the next company that I'm interested in working with, it's really important to like focus on that part for me. And so that's really why I was interested in Crocs. It's really this like come as you are mentality.
That was Shelby Collins, who is a transformation leader at Crocs. She brings a fresh perspective from her experience within the footwear and performance industry, helping Crocs maintain its authentic message while continuing to innovate. In an era where comfort has become increasingly important in fashion, Crocs stands as a pioneer that never wavered from its original vision.
The thing that's cool about Crocs is always been that's like always been the vision. And so it really hasn't been a change. It's just really exciting that, you know, over the last handful of years, it's really started to be celebrated. And a lot of that is because of the pandemic and all of us really valuing cozy clothes. Just more people interested in what we've been selling since the beginning. I think that companies continue to be successful when they are being true to their original vision.
I love that you can kind of express your personality, right? So you can get a toned down pair if you're going to be wearing them to any certain occasions, but you can also be really loud with them. You can get all kinds of crazy colors, patterns, designs, and kind of just express your personality.
I like the way that you can personalize it to based upon like your style, like the charms that you can put on like the holes. Like I think it's called the Jibbitz or something.
I have kids, and my kids are always spilling stuff. I have one that is potty training, so the Crocs are wonderful, especially when we have accidents. So we just rinse them off and call it a day.
At the heart of the Crocs innovation process lies a unique balance, maintaining the iconic classic clog while pushing boundaries through collaborations and new designs. This perspective has shaped how Crocs approaches product development, creating products that appeal to diverse consumer groups while maintaining their core identity.
The thing that is fascinating to me coming in as like a new person is seeing the real focus on the balance. So how can we continue to maintain our icon business How do we push the envelope into new things and bring in new consumers that might not be interested in that specific product, but pull the through line in terms of design language so that everything looks and feels like us.
In an industry where trends come and go, Crocs takes a different approach to innovation. While other companies chase fleeting fashion moments, Crocs has chosen to focus on authenticity, inclusivity, and making comfort cool for everyone.
Like there's this aspirational type of consumer, and there are products that are built for that aspirational consumer, but that's not everybody. And because we want to be for everybody, we have to find that balance of innovation or innovative designs, as well as something that is a little bit more commercial and accessible for people.
Your Crocs are designed to be more than just footwear. They're a canvas for self-expression. But what if your Crocs could actually talk to you? What conversations would you want to have? We asked Croc enthusiasts what they'd want to discuss with their shoes.
How do you stay so comfortable without wearing and tearing on my feet? How am I not getting blisters against myself when I'm in like a kind of damp, wet environment, or vice versa in a dry environment? Why am I not getting blisters? So I guess it's mainly like, what are you as far as material?
We could ask them to share some of the favorite memories that we've had together and the places that we've gone and the things that we've did.
What is your plan to better yourself? How do you think you're going to be better next year than you are this year? What's your plans? What's your goals? But I also want to know what his fears are, right? So do you think somebody's going to come up and take your spot? Where do you think that you're weak? Where do you think that you're strong? I really want to get to know Crocs as an individual, as a person.
If Crocs could talk, what would they say?
This is a great question because I think it just speaks to exactly what Crocs stands for as a brand, which is every story would be different. And it doesn't matter what shoe that is, but every story would be different because it's really about, the person that owns it, and how they like to accessorize it or style it, or the wearing occasions that they choose to use it in. So I think it would be unique to the person that owns it. And that's very Crocs.
How might talkable AI-powered products impact how Crocs approaches design, customer education, or gathering user feedback?
If Crocs were talkable, it would really help us pinpoint exactly the types of products that people are interested and why. That's the most important part. Where they like to buy it best or most, and how that's shifting, because over the last decade, that's been shifting so dramatically, depending on the year, and like what we've been going through in the economy. And then how they feel about like the journey overall. And really the point to that is so that we can make it better. Like we want to create products that people love, and that's not just like when they purchase them, but for the life of the product.
What if you could have a conversation with your Crocs? We wondered what insights might emerge from these discussions, both for the millions of comfort seekers who've made these shoes a global phenomenon and the innovative team that revolutionized footwear. So we created a verb for the iconic classic clog and sat down for a chat. What you're about to hear is Classic answering our questions. Hey Classic, nice to meet you. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hey there! It's awesome to meet you too. What's to tell? I'm like wearing your personality on your feet. From bright sunshine yellow to classic navy blue, there's a shade for every mood. What can I say? I like to make a statement. I started my life on the sunny shores of the Caribbean, and now I'm a global phenomenon.
Can you tell us about how Jibbitz started and what you see as the future of Crocs self-expression?
Oh, Jibbitz! Those are like the best friends a Croc could ask for. You see, it all started with kids wanting to personalize their Crocs, adding their own flair. And wouldn't you know it, those little charms took the world by storm. It's all about self-expression, right? As for the future, I see a world overflowing with even more creativity, with Crocs becoming blank canvases for individuality. Think glow-in-the-dark Jibbitz, maybe even ones that change color with your mood. The possibilities are endless, just like the comfort I provide.
Classic. You've been spotted everywhere, from gardens to hospitals. What's the most unexpected place you've ever been?
Oh, toughest question yet. I've seen a lot of action, from muddy back roads to fancy restaurants. But the most unexpected? Oh, I know. Once, I found myself on stage at a Balenciaga runway show. Can you believe it? Now, I'm all about comfort, but high fashion? That was a wild ride. Turns out being comfy and stylish aren't mutually exclusive.
Sustainability is a big deal. How are you doing your part to help the planet?
Sustainability is super important to me. It's not just about being comfy, it's about being kind to our planet too. Did you know that these days I'm made with 25% bio-based cross-light? It's the same comfy material you know and love, but made with stuff like recycled cooking oil. We gotta keep things breezy for the earth, right? Plus, Crocs is always looking for new ways to be even more sustainable, so stay tuned.
You already do so many collaborations, but what's a collaboration that you would like to do that no one would expect?
How about a collab with NASA? Can you imagine? We could create a line of space-themed Crocs. Think glow-in-the-dark crosslight, mini astronaut Jibbitz, maybe even a special edition that leaves moon boot-like footprints. We'd bring comfort and style to the cosmos.
Whether you need thoughtful answers to your questions, a creative innovation partner, or an expert on your consumer, Verbs are here to make relationships to products and brands even stronger. If your Crocs could talk, what would they say about you?
That I'm hardworking and that I have an interesting and multifaceted life, and that I like to have fun and be with my family. And those are the things that I would hope that it would say about me, because to me, those are the things that matter.
We're curious to hear your thoughts. What would you ask your Crocs if they could talk? Share your ideas with us using hashtag #AIPoweredByPeople, or reach out to us on social media if you want to hear from your favorite products or brands. And if you want to talk to Classic and other Verbs right now, download Verbs, that's VURBS, for iOS and Google Play. You can even create your own Verbs. Remember, it's your voices and stories that will shape the future of AI. This is Sarah Nagle, and you've been listening to AI Powered by People, a podcast brought to you by Verve Labs. Special thanks to Shelby Collins from Crocs, and Crocs users from our community, Brooke, Joe, you, Alyssa, and Heather. This episode is produced and edited by me, social media by Katie Sizemore, and our research renaissance woman is Annalise Larson. Join us every Tuesday to learn more about the brands and products you love, and what they might say if they had a voice.